Alright guys, welcome back to another Idle Adventure video. So we got our maintenance preview for the update coming on Monday, which will be our part 2 towards the anniversary. And we got some stuff to talk about. So let's go through the main thing. So obviously, you don't remember, a few days ago now, we made a video going over the actual dev notes that he actually dropped, and he talked about the part 2, where they do say two things, or yeah, three things, right? So first is going to be a new legendary hero alongside a new Transcendence hero, and the way they spoke about these two together felt like they're going to work hand in hand. So for example, as well as a new legendary hero will be added, with both the arrival of a Transcendence and legendary hero, we hope you enjoy even more strategic and diverse team building opportunities. And of course, if you've been playing the game for a minute now, you know there's only really two teams you can make in this game, that being Sins, 10 Commandments, and I guess some colors, which we haven't really got colors to really be a real team in a very long time now. So this led me to believe, and then we talked about it when we covered the dev notes, that yo, why does it feel like the team's gonna stop melee, right? Because he also said down here, in addition with the anniversary Grand Summon Part 2, a special summon will also be added, featuring heroes not included in the Grand Summon. So that got me thinking, could we actually go back and look at the banners in terms of like what it possibly could be? So obviously right now it said not including anyone, or not including the characters in the Grand Summon, which means everyone from Monspeed up until King. So that means the characters we're starting from a lane, assumingly to Lost Vein, because I don't know why you'd make a new banner with the old like launch characters. Assumingly it'll be the characters that released before the 6th month anniversary, which will, like they say, be a lane towards you know, MELIODAS. But I also thought, okay, let's say if it is gonna be getting Assault Mode MELIODAS, could it be just a full demon banner? Because assumingly, if we're going to be getting 10 Commandment Assault Mode MELIODAS, he'd work with the 10 Commandments. So you want to run a full 10 Commandment team. So if you had a banner to release alongside of him, like how we had Escanor on the Grand Summon banner, having a full banner, which is like every single demon in the game, would actually make a lot of sense. And something I can see him doing in the future whenever we do get Assault Mode MELIODAS. So it's kind of what I thought we were going to get. But of course, we got our little maintenance preview today that, well, has me confused a little bit, right? So let's talk about it. So first, a new legendary hero release, new Transcendence hero release, one title, etc. of stages, which is fair enough. But then normally what gives it away about what the banner is this down here. A new anniversary special summon event, one type, also a rate up hero summon event, one type. Now, it's hard to say what exactly this is. Is the new character we're getting a part of the special anniversary summon event, or is it a part of the actual rate up summon event? I'm going to probably lean towards the new character being the rate up summon. So I'm guessing right now it's not going to be Assault Melee, because if we go towards the patch notes that teased Escanor coming towards the game, his banner, so if this was like an Assault Melee would be the special rate up hero summon event one. Like, that's what he would be called. But then again, you gotta think, right, if he's dropping on a banner with just demons, then maybe it's called something different. Who knows, right? But I also noticed, well, that, like, with every new banner that comes out, you also drop another banner alongside of it. So that's kind of scary a little bit, because you can see right now for Escanor, we got the Grand Summon event, we got the special rate up summon event, and then we also got a random side banner to release alongside of it. And if you go towards other patch notes that we normally get, this was a festival, so I think this was for Merlin. Merlin dropped, and she also got another side banner. And even on update days, like just a random standard character, not a festival, the rate up summon event 2 types, so we're getting 2 of them. So like, the patterns we're getting has always been 2 banners every single time we get an update, which, to be fair, we're getting it here. But normally when they throw in a special summon, but when they throw in a special Grand Summon one, like the Grand Summon event, then it's free. So once again, trying to decipher what this could all mean, right? Is it possible that like this anniversary special summon event is the new character, and in this rate up summon event it's just gonna be a rerun of, like, I don't know, like what, Skinny King, right? Who knows what it could be? Because then at that point, yeah, you could argue this could be Assault Melee, just on a different banner. And the reason why it's something different is because it might be something like how we had in Grand Cross, for example, where it wasn't a festival banner, it was a Holy War banner. It was still a festival, but they called it something completely different. We might be getting that in this game too. So yeah, let me know what you lot think. Once again, no concrete evidence. It's going to be a surprise Monday morning when we see who the actual character is and what this banner is, right? Because I can't think of any good reason why you'd hype up or even drop an anniversary special summon event that doesn't include the good characters. It doesn't include the Grand Summon banner. Why would I summon on that banner when I can summon on this banner, which has infinitely higher rates, with the way Seaver has got a higher rate increase? If anything, it has to be even double what this would be, because why the hell would I not summon on this banner with triple rate up increase, the best characters in the game, and instead go towards this banner, which they've already mentioned? So the banner has to have a 1% literally pull rate, because why the hell would I want to pull any of these characters unless, once again, they throw in Assault Melee, and then that's how you get us a little bit. So, yeah, let me know what you think. And obviously, of course, we're going to be getting a new Transcendence hero as well. I've actually gone and made a list of characters I think we could be getting for our Transcendence. Now, I did include or not include some other Sin characters like Monspeed, for example, because we've just got to the Monspeed. If anything, these are characters we haven't got it in a minute, in a sense, and we're going to try and like just remove some characters I think it could not be, right? So first is King. Once again, we're kind of assuming right now, at least the way he spoke about team diversity, and since you can't use two actual Transcendence heroes on the same team, and we've already gone a crazy Sin buffer, we don't need any Sin characters to buff up, right? So we're going to kind of exclude those two characters. I know we have got Gopher there, but Gopher, in a sense, is more of a support character, more so than being a Sin character, although you won't be able to use him with the actual Transcendence Meteor. So in that way, they could make him actually more broken and make him do crazy things to support other teams rather than just a Sin team. So he's like the only actual like Sin character I can see become a Transcendence hero. So I'll leave him up there. We'll talk about the commandments in a second, and more so demons, right? But Jericho we put on because, you know what, she's got cool little abilities in a way. The attack speed up increase is something we haven't really seen come towards the game for like an actual whole team buff. I wouldn't mind if they go ahead and buff that one. And also I mean, I guess this is towards ink characters, but you got to remember, if she does change colors, then she will change what she buffs up, assumingly. So that could be a way to make it a little bit better. And then, once again, give us something on the actual, to be fair, probably, some crit chance on the normal skill, so she can more crit on this skill. And also, buffer stats, 79 attack speed, way too low. So, you know what? I don't mind the Jericho, but, and it's not to say we can't get, you know, a Jericho because we've already got a new Jericho. You still can use both together, but you gotta like to think that there's gonna be some diversity when it comes towards getting characters in this game. And so if we've just gotten a Jericho, we're gonna put her out, right? The same reason why I haven't got like Monspeed in this banner or in the lineup. I do think getting a Transcendent Monspeed is not a bad idea, but since we've just gotten the new Monspeed, what's the point? Same goes for Droll, same goes for the Gluxinia. We've got the new characters. Let's give it to some we haven't seen in a minute. Arthur, same reason for obviously Jericho. He's like one of the better buffers in a way, and still sometimes usable in some actual like advent boss battles. We could see it. Wouldn't want to do it, but I thought I'd mention him. Elaine. Yeah, why not, right? If we get some, like, if we're going to get Harlequin in the future, it might be a very long time before we get him, but getting a crazy buff towards this lane, maybe not now, but she's, I guess, in the realm of possibilities, because she is a unique little bit. She has got 2 AoE skills, which is the only character in the game to have 2 AoE skills, so I wouldn't mind her getting buffed up. But then we leave, we'll remove Gopher for now, actually, but then we leave with the commandment, so it has to be a commandment. So the only 4, and we're kind of including the Hendrickson right now, because he's not a commandment, but he's a demon, and if we do get the Assault Melee, or yeah, if we get Assault Melee, he's going to say demons and take commandments. Hopefully, we don't know. But I'm not going to lie, he's arse. Like, we have to, if he is going to get a Transcendence character, he'll have to get like a full rework. So let's just remove him. So we're left with these 3. We're left with these 3 characters. So I am thinking it's going to be Galan. The reason why is because he's kind of like the blue version of Lost Vein Meliodas, because he's single targets. And guys, you saw before, right? We go towards our Transcendence Meteors. We just throw him in for a second. He's got some crazy stats, man. He's got, look at the highest attack in the game. 2.6 million damage. Insane stats, right? Once they make a Transcendence hero with good stats on a good character, then we got a problem. So I think right now they could be a bit more tame with the actual Galan, because he'll just be a really good single target DPS that won't absolutely break when it comes to PvP and AoE contents. But yeah, man, I really like Galan, bro. He was really like was the best blue DPS. He's got some really cool things here. I think more notably would be the actual like critical over buff he does get, which is this right here. Actually, guess, is this critical over? This is critical over, yeah. And just him buffing up, right? Like him having this buff, right, and they go crazy with it, I think we'd be pretty good. We get really good, like, strong single target blue DPS. I mean, to be fair, we have enough of them already. Actually, no, he's not blue. He would change colors. Yeah, this is perfect, right? He won't even be blue. He would change colors. So this will be actually insane, actually. So I do think, and I am more leaning towards Gallant. But we do have to mention the other two characters being Derriere. Even though it's been a minute since we've gotten a Derriere, it was the Dragon Slayer one. And this would be the third Derriere, which would be a little bit overboard. But she is one of the older commandment characters we haven't seen in the game. But like I did say, she is... I mean, guys, she's already still crazy, right? Like, still one of the better DPSs when it comes to the single target boss contents. And a pretty good AoE ultimate as well. If they buff this up, it'd be broken. Like, actually too broken. So I don't see him doing it. And it kind of goes the same for Estarossa. Estarossa... still decent, man. Still decent. This defense isn't too bad. The ultimate could get some more love in a way. And of course, you got to remember, if any of these characters do get the Transcendence, they would get the special trait. And we're thinking, if anything, it might just be the exact same thing, maybe a little bit different, but towards the commandments. So the commandments get the final attack buff, or maybe get some crit chance or crit damage, whatever it may be, right? But specifically for the commandments, once again, going back to Estarossa, he's still kind of good in PvP. He's fallen off a little bit, so you can argue, but maybe within time he could get it. But if he gets the insane stat increase, like his attack right now, it's a million damage. If he gets the Transcendence Lost Fame Meliodas 2.6 million damage, right, or attack, that count is going to be broken, because it's also not going to be broken. It's going to get buffed in some way. So... are you not going to buff it? Because him just getting stat buff is already enough to make him probably one of the better tanks in the game in terms of like actual PvP. And if they buff up, it's going to be even more crazier. So I think like the safest way, because these two right now, Derriere and Estarossa, will be too broken. It's the safest bet is just do Gallant. And once again, we haven't gone to Gallant. I do think at one point we'll probably likely get another Estarossa, so they can save that new Estarossa for the new version. And I think, like, the best opportunity, yeah, Gallant is, like, I think the perfect opportunity, so I'd love to see it. So, yeah, guys, that's going to wrap up the video. Let me know what you think, man. Like I did say, the way you worded it, if it was, like, the new Transcendence hero, it's going to work well with the new character. And then the way they're going about this, if we follow the patterns, normally we get one rate-up hero summon event, which typically is just a rerun banner of another character. So, yeah, is it possible the Anniversary Special Summon event could be the new hero, but then it wouldn't be a rate up, because it would say rate up for the hero? I don't know, man, but I think if I had to bet, Gallant will probably still get the actual Transcendence hero. And then if we're going to get a new character that's not a special rate up or any festival of a character like a Slot Melee, I mean, who knows, maybe a Slot Melee is even just a normal character, not a festival. Probably deserves to be a festival, but you know, they could still make him pretty good even as a normal character. Nah, I hope they don't do that, because then he won't have like two actual special skills. Yeah, probably don't do that. But if it's just like a normal character, summer's coming around the corner, at least it was a while ago, and Grand Cross in 1 week's time is celebrating their August summer event. So is this finally the time we get a summer character? So at that point, I think it's going to be Swimsuit Diane. We'll have to wait and see. So guys, let me know what you think. We'll see you on Monday morning. I'm excited a little bit. So yeah, somehow I talked for like 20 minutes there. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. And